This time on 818 Custom Garage, we're going to talk a little bit about RC maintenance. We got a lot of people in here that just want to like bash their cars, never take care of them, and expect them to never break. But that's just not reality. So, not saying you got to fix everything all the time, but a little bit of simple maintenance makes these things go way, way longer. So follow along. So I've got a pair of X-Maxes here. You've seen this one. This is Chunk. He's been on the channel a bunch of times. This thing gets beat down, and we rarely ever have issues with it, you know? I got this X-Max in the other day. You know, blown up spur, pinion was toast, all the bearings are toast, the axles are junk. Man, I mean, it's got a lot of issues, and a lot of it is because of just never getting really maintained. You know, you can avoid a lot of those problems. So, you know, I've got to do some maintenance on this guy. Last time we took him out, let's see, we had a little issue. If you look, it's all wet down there. That shock is blown out. You can see how it's all nasty down there. So we're gonna take this shock off, and we're gonna give it a little quick rebuild. And it's just for these, it comes with a cartridge that's got the O-rings and everything in it. You unbolt it all. We're gonna change all the fluid out in it. So what I'm gonna do too is every once in a while you got to do a fluid change on this thing, on shocks anyways. I rarely ever do it. That's one of the things I rarely ever touch. A lot of times I let diffs go pretty far too. I usually don't do diffs unless I can really tell that something's going on. Same with shocks. I really don't do anything until they blow, because they usually don't have an issue till they go. So I'm not gonna, you know, harp on any of that stuff. The big thing though, man, clean them. I mean, this thing, super clean, right? Every single time we take it out, we bash it, we go to the dirt, the park, wherever, come back, air compressor. I blow the whole thing out really good. You get in everywhere, get all the dirt and crud out of the wheel bearings and all that other stuff, right? Stay away from the fans, but you can blow everything else out everywhere, right? You get that grit and grime, the fine dust out, bearings go longer, fans last long, everything lasts longer, right? It's just part of the deal. So you clean it, take care of it, and when you do clean, you can usually see if there's any issues anywhere. So like, you know, if they'd clean this thing or whatnot. So this guy, you know, it's not him. He bought this thing used, only took it out maybe twice, and it's had problems both times. So took it to a couple other places, having issues. So came to me. I'm doing a good once over. Servo was toast, so we've got a perfect pass servo in here. Remote, so transmitter receiver having issues. So it's now got a Dumbo in it. You know, nothing crazy. It's now got a Robinson Racing pinion. It's gonna have a Traxxas hardened spur gear. We're waiting on that. I mean, there was crud everywhere down inside. So got that all dug out and cleaned, and you know, really went through this whole thing. And then all the wheel bearings on that thing were toast. I mean, if you look at these things, missing the seals. I mean, no seals here. You can see through it. I mean, everything was just toast. These axles, look inside. I mean, they're just gouged out on the inside, gouged out on the outside, just wrecked. So I had to put all new axles on it, all new bearings, clean up the CVDs a little bit too. Those, make sure they're all clean all the time, and then I put some WD-40, the dry lube on there that has the PTFE, and you are set to go. Now, if you have a shock that looks like that, take care of it. It's this simple little kit. I mean, this does 2 shocks. 18 bucks? Yeah. And it's really simple. So you're just unscrewing stuff and then draining fluid, pouring fluid out and pouring fluid back in. So the moral of the story, right? Clean your RCs. Clean them. And if you don't have an air compressor, get a little pancake one. You know, they make those little tiny pancake ones. You know, that's all you need. You need something that can blow this thing off, get it cleaned up, And if you've got major grime, I don't like to wash them because then you're creating rust. You got to hit WD-40 on things and all that other stuff. If you got major grime, tub towels, man. Use these all the time. They get everything off. I'm gonna be using it to get the grime off of this thing right now.
Dad?
I use it to get the grime off of that.
Dad.
I get the grime off of him with them sometimes.
Dad.
These crazy guys. Look, seriously, just clean things up. A little bit of like cleaning, like take a couple minutes after you get back from a bash, clean it up, have a good time, look things over real quick, fix what needs to get fixed, and just keep on bashing and having fun. So, quick tip, tub of towels, air compressor, man, you can do a ton of stuff. Have fun. Catch you on the next one.